Are you guys ready for another album covering my style? Roll the intro. Hey everyone, welcome to another illustrations video for Commotion. Today's video is going to be real cool. We're taking the lead with those album covers, painting my style with some comic book characters. Today's video is going to be real cool, but before we get into that, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and also share with your friends because we really want that, and leave us your comment of what you think of the video. Also, if you like any of the music in the background, remember to check Be The Human, link in the description below, as well as my social, eflash777 on Instagram. I post drawings almost every day. So today's video is going to be about me drawing an iconic cover by the Beatles called Abbey Road. If you guys don't know which it is, you're probably gonna know which it is once you see it, because it's like one of the most iconic covers of all time. It's the four Beatles basically crossing the road on Abbey Road. So I wanted to do a different take on it, which is with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So if you guys are Ninja Turtle fans, you are right in my alley, because that's also my thing. So let's just go ahead and look at the video. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to dive a little deep into my thought process for this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle / Beetle piece. Because, well, first of all, when it comes to the name of the piece, I think I'm gonna go with TMNT Road, because it's a mixture of Abbey Road, which is the name of the original picture or album or whatever you want to call it, but also because I want to have some small that has hints of both. So I wanted this piece to look like Abbey Road, but also have the TMNT, obviously. And since Abbey is 4 words, TMNT is for letters. It's 4 letters as well. So that's what I was going for. I hope it's not too hard to say, because I feel like it kind of is to say TMNT fast, because I don't know, you kind of feel like you're missing some letters. But going back to the story of why I thought this piece was a good one, is because, well, first of all, anyone who knows me knows how much of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan I am, and how much of a Beatles fan I am. I've actually seen Paul McCartney live a couple times, and I've been a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles my whole life. Not only because when I was a kid, my dad gave me one of those 80s Ninja Turtle toys, and then in the early 2000s there was a show as well that was a little darker and a little more inspired by Batman the animated series. I basically fell in love with it, and I'm gonna talk a little about my favorite Beatle when it comes to writing and singing, and then my favorite Mutant Ninja Turtle, right? So let's go into that. So the reason I picked this is because obviously there's 4 Beatles and 4 Turtles, but I feel like there's a Beatle for every personality, as well as there's a Turtle for every personality, right? So if you think about the way people handle, like, everyone will have a favorite Beatle. Even not a lot of people might think, but there's a lot of people that are fans of Ringo, the same as people with the Ninja Turtles. Like, I know most people would say, oh, the guy with the katanas, which is Leo, right? But there's a ton of people who love other characters. Like, I have a friend who's in love with Donnie, I have a friend who's in love with Mikey, because that's a good thing about the Turtles. They all have different personalities, and you can, like, identify yourself with the one you think it's more either alike to your own personality, or maybe more of the idealized personality of who you want to be, right? Because some people would like to be the leader, some people would like to be like the smart guy, or the funny guy, or the rough and tough guy like Raph, right? So for me personally, I've always loved Raph, because I feel like Raph is the perfect combination of someone who's strong and smart. And he even has this Batman vibes. Like, you see him out on missions with Casey alone because he wants to be his own thing. He doesn't want to be like another turtle, right? And also I feel like he is the older one, so technically he should be the leader. But he clearly knows that even though he could be the leader, he feels like Leo has more of a lead vibe, and he just wants to be his own thing. That's why he wants to go off on his own, and then finds Casey, and they click together. And this is a TV show, comic, anything media, you will see that Raph is the one going out with Casey on missions. So for the reasons I picked them, is like I picked for Leo, I picked John Lennon, because I feel like John Lennon was, to a degree, the the leader of the group. And if you think about it, he's one of the first members of the. Actually, I think he's one who founded the Beatles, right? So for me, it's clearly him who will be the actual leader. But if you think about who is the strongest one when it comes to like, you know, uh, in the Beatles would be the music, would be Paul McCartney, right? And that's where I feel like Raph in itself, it's a good fit for Paul McCartney. Because like if you think about Raph, he's a guy that works with the group, but also does not need the group. Like he can go off on his own with Casey, and then even on his own alone, and still work as a crime fighter. And that's what I feel like Paul McCartney has done basically. Like if you think about George Harrison was a great musician. Actually, I think his music is probably one of my favorite ones, like his songs. But I feel like he was in the Beatles only, right? He didn't do a lot on his own, or at least he wasn't such a success. Because well, music has a lot of things to it, like looks and everything. But John Lennon had his thing, but also a lot of people did not like the way he came off with Joko and all that, right? But Raph is the one that is successful on his own, and Paul McCartney is the one that is more successful on his own as well with his own music. Like I literally been to a concert, and even though they play Beatles music, he still has his own songs that are iconic for everyone, but are only Paul McCartney songs, right? Like I read somewhere that he had like 30 years of songs written ahead, but something like that. What I mean is, the reason I think the Ninja Turtles are a good fit is because the way they have different personalities for different people. And even though most people either go for Paul or John, or with Turtles they will for Raph or Leo, that fits. There's a lot of people who like George more or Ringo more, and that's why I feel like they're a great fit. I also did this piece in a way that it would show like they're walking, not Abbey Road, because I feel like Abbey Road's more of a British thing. So I wanted this to look a little like maybe Central Park. You know what I mean? Like they're crossing a crosswalk on Central Park, and I feel like it was a great idea. Also, I wanted to. There's a guy in the background of the original picture, right next to a big car, right, to a bigger car at least. And I said, well, this looks like this could be Casey Jones, which is, to anyone who knows me, another of my favorite characters from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then the car right next to him, like I was drawing it, and I was like, maybe this has to be the Turtle Van or the Awesome Man or whatever you want to call this thing, because I feel like it's just perfect, right? It's made for this. And going back to my whole theme, and I feel like this is a thing that I've always said, like ever since I started recording videos or making any content when it comes to art and creation on its own, it's your take on stuff, right? Like you have to look at stuff the way you wanted to look at it, and then feel like it doesn't matter if you copy stuff from someone else. And I don't mean like copy, like straight up copy. I mean like learn things from other artists, right? It's also the way you put your own spin on things what makes art great. And like I said, copying is for bad artists, stealing is for good artists, right? So don't copy, but steal what's good. and again, this piece is Ninja Turtles, but it's also for me one of the like most iconic pictures that I feel like putting this together just simply clicks and works. And again, let me know in the comments who you think is your favorite turtle and who's your favorite beetle. And then if you guys think the like the matching of the Beatles slash Turtles is a good one, or you think I should have flipped the characters based on their personalities. Because you might think that John Lennon is the stronger character, stronger personality, so it would fit more Ralph. I thought about that, but then I went with the whole success on its own angle. But definitely let me know in the comments below if you think that's true. Or yeah, again, I had a lot of fun with this piece. I feel like it came out great. Let me know what you think about the colors, about the line work, about everything. And definitely go ahead and tell me what other albums you think should be in my next pieces, because I'm doing albums and comic book characters. Spoiler alert, I might be doing another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle inspired cover, but I'm not gonna say anymore. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it there. But then again, definitely let me know. I feel like I'm having a lot of fun with these pieces, even though they take a lot of work, because it's basically putting things together that are like meaningful to me, like something I grew up with, watching, and then something I grew up listening to. Again, I do that with comics as well because I've always read comics, but I feel like doing this thing is creative, not just for me. If you guys want to do your own spin on it, definitely do the same. And yeah, I feel like I've basically said whatever I had to say about this piece. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I should talk a little more about the process, about how I create things, or if you want to see a little more of how to of things. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments below. Sorry about that. Alright, so that was my take on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Abbey Road. I'm not real sure what to call it because TMNT Road is kind of low, kind of long, but you know, it's a cool piece. I really like the way it came out. I kind of simplified some stuff, but there are some other stuff that I definitely had to add some more detail, as you saw in the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. You can check out the final piece on the Commotion Instagram, on my personal Instagram as well, so definitely check that. And if you guys have any other covers you have in mind, let me know in the comments below, because I'm running out of ideas and I'm looking at different covers and there's too many good covers, but I'm looking for just the iconic ones. So definitely let me know what you guys think and which other I should do. If you guys think I nailed this one, let me know as well. So again, share with your friends, let us know what you think, like the comment, share it. It helps the algorithm, and stay tuned because we are over 1,000 followers, and well, hopefully we'll gain more traction and more cool videos coming up. So have a good one and stay blessed. My whole life. Stop that. Grinding my whole life. Stop that.